Alrighty, here we are for round 2 of the TIC team draft against Mr. Chort. My skin isn't equipped, that needs to be. So, I've got two options here. I have no idea how many Dark Forge he has in his deck. Could play Shadeclaw Zombie, but I think the only Dark Forge I have is the Dark Shard Witch, so that is not that appealing. It doesn't even kill Dustcammer if he pumps it. So my best play is probably to play Fun Guy to ensure if he plays 2 Dark Forged that I kill it, unless he plays Darker Shambler, which I can't kill anyway. So I'm going to play Fun Guy in front of the Dustcammer. Fun Guy's a 12 rank 2, so it's really, really good to level. And I'm going to damage it with Scourge Hydra to get the Scourge Hydra in play with the minimal damage to it. And now I can play Gravelvine Patriarch or Featherfang Patriarch, so he has 2 Darkstone Aesir's. That's pretty impressive, actually. Doesn't stop my Scourge Hydra completely. So I need to play Featherfang to make sure my my guy takes him down. And I could play Patriarch or I could play Bright Skull. I think Patriarch's still worth playing because at rank 1, even if I don't pump anything, it's my rank 2, it will pump anything with 5 or less power, which is most of the creatures in my deck. So it makes my rank 1 cards much better. And I'll go ahead and block a Darkstone Aesir with it. So he did have 2 Dark Forge, so it was a pretty good thing I blocked with the 6 power creature instead of... Well, I mean, he killed it, but it was still good that I recognized he could play 2 Dark Forged. And he jams a Swammoss Ancient and a Mastodon. That is super intimidating. I think for my play, I don't have anything huge. I could Dentrify my Patriarch to make it +2/+2. That's not that great. Best play is probably to play Delve over here and let it grow. Attack him with the Patriarch and then chump with the Neurali Ooze. Because Neurali Ooze and Spitter both kill Mastodon, which I'm going to kill here. Because it's got 1 more toughness than Swammoss Ancient. And I'd rather have a leveled Neurali Ooze in my deck than a leveled Oxen Spitter. Because it's 2 bodies instead of just 1. Even if it's spread, kind of weird. So my Patriarch takes down that Stormweaver. Yeah, okay. That's not that big a deal. Unfortunately, Cavern Slime's not going to be hugely threatening here. Like if I play Cavern Slime and then pump it with Torgrimender, it's a 6/7, which means I can't block Swammoss Ancient. I could block Stormweaver though, and he'll have a tough time dealing with Cavern Slime if he doesn't have the double, what's it called? Darkstone Macers again. It sucks I can't kill the Swammoss Ancient. Do I even bother chumping it? Probably not. I'd rather have a 2/5 than chump a Swammoss Ancient. So go ahead and battle, because my Cavern Slime lives. Put this in the middle lane, I suppose, and then pump my Cavern Slime. Even if he damages it for 1 and then attacks for 4, it still lives. And I can even Earthshine Strength this Cavern Slime, this 12/4. That makes it a 12/9, I believe. Or 9 toughness, but it would go up to 17/9. That's huge for rank 2 with regen 12. And if I draw another pump spell, it's even better. So that's probably going to be what I do here. That was actually a pretty good play. Kills both of my creatures for just 1 spell. And he played a Stormweaver, which is hugely threatening. So I'm going to go ahead and do that Cavern Serpent play, because the rest of my plays aren't that great. I'd be playing like a Bright Skull Phantasm, which isn't amazing. But at least this way I get to... the Cavern Slime's pretty difficult to deal with. He can't ping it right now because it will just regen back up to full on my turn. Unless he has like double Acer or something like that. Flame Jet works too. Okay. Yeah, the Stormweaver is a very good source of board control. Super annoying source of board control. This is 4 and then 7. That equals 12. So I could block the Stormweaver and kill it that way. But it's probably better to block it with the Featherfang, kill it instantly, and then block the Nargath Bruiser here. So that when it trades with the Bruiser, I get a 7/7 in play. Actually, Shardblade Delver Mender is pretty good. Though I might have to play the Vigor-Leech, the Werewood Ranger, instead of the Mender. Because Mender scale's not that great. But if I can protect the Shardblade Delver, it's worth it. Giving it an extra 8 health is pretty nice. And a 7/7 from the Oozling is pretty decent The level 3 one, I believe, makes an 11/11 after being a 7/7 itself, which is pretty nice. I'm just gonna play Shardplate Delver in this lane, ignore his Flamestoke Shaman, or do I ignore the Dusthammer? If I ignore the Dusthammer, what am I drawing? Because he would have to play both of his Darkstone Acers this turn, which would kill my Torgmund Mender anyway, if I wanted to block his Dusthammer. But it does do 5 damage to it, and I can't let it grow out of control because that would be bad. So I guess chumping a Dusthammer is better than killing a Flamestoke Shaman, because that can only give level 1 creatures haste anyway. And my cards I drew are not that great, but at least I get to... I can either play double Symbiote for 10/10s, or I could play like Dark Shard Witch, Shadeclaw Zombie for Synergy. But that's probably just worse than putting 2 10/10s in my deck. Yeah, I think it's actually a lot worse. Since I'm going into rank 3, the 10/10 is going to be way better than the subpar stats I'm getting off these zombies. Unfortunately, Shardblade Delver doesn't grow enough to kill his guy. I still take damage from the Dusthammer because the card's very strong. Actually, all my creatures kind of die this turn, and he has a Shadeclaw Zombie left, so I guess I'll play a Gravelvine to have a creature on the board. I don't know, Gravelvine's not that impressive. I don't have a Spore Lord. My Spore Lord is level 1, but would I rather have a 10/10 in my deck or Gravelvine in play? Probably a 10/10 in my deck, honestly. Yeah. At least I drew a Featherfang, a level 3 creature, right quick. So if he misses on rank 3 creatures right away, like he just did, then it gives me a chance to get back into the game. So now I can play Chump City with this Patriarch, and then block his Ambusher with Featherfang. Because I'm only at 32, I need to block his creatures. I don't have the luxury of not blocking them. And I'll probably play the Spirit Bloom Dryad too to gain a little bit of life. Spirit Bloom Dryad's pretty good when you're behind, because the life you give the opponent doesn't matter as much as the life that you get. Like, the player who's losing gets the most out of it. Oh, Frost Shatter Strike is kind of absurd. Can't even kill his Arcworm anymore since he has the Emberwind Invoker. I'd have to play the Scourge Hydra in order to kill it, which I will do. 3 damage on the Hydra, because if I 3 damage to the Dryad, it dies. And I would like to keep my creatures around, even if they're pretty weak. Oh, I forgot I had a Fungi. That would have been nice a lot earlier, like when I was dying to the 7-power creatures earlier. Okay, so he kills Scourge Hydra for free, I assume. Okay, wanted to kill Dryad? So my choices are to play both creatures or to play creature plus Ursine Strength. If I Ursine Strength now, that gives my creature +9/+9, so I can Ursine Strength my Scourge Hydra to make it live against the Aesir and kill it. That's probably actually going to be my best play, and then I'm going to block the Swarmless Ancient to kill that. If I did my math correctly, that puts it at 20/12, so it lives at 2 health. And if he starts playing level 3 Borean Stormweavers, I'm pretty much dead. Like, I don't actually have a lot of answers against that. So let's kind of just hope he doesn't do that. Please, no. Stormweaver's a 16/20 at rank 3, and he has 1 level 3 one and 1 level 2 one. So if he starts playing Stormweavers, that might actually be the game. Ugh, come on, dude. This is 4 power. Well, no point in blocking with a Cavern Slime, so I'll block with Neurali Symbiote. And then play Cavern Slime and hope I draw my rank 3 Ursine Strength or something like that. Yeah, I think that's probably the best play. Better than playing like a level 1 creature for sure. I didn't draw anything nice. I drew a Patriarch to block the Stormweaver with. If he plays Frost Shatter Strike rank 3 to kill my Symbiote and kill me, that is game. I can't play around that. My creatures all sucked in my last hand, so there's no way for me to do that. Probably going to play the Spirit Bloom Dryad, honestly. I need to gain the life. Flame Jet. That doesn't kill me yet. That does kill my Cavern Slime, though. Yeah, let's play the Spirit Bloom Dryad to chump, and then play the Werewolf Patriarch to kill his guy. And gain a little bit of life. I'm like so far on the back foot I can't even I'm dead. This hand's so awful. Like if he plays any creatures this turn, I'm dead. I can't imagine he doesn't play a creature this turn. Like a Borean Stormweaver or a yeah. Okay, so the only way I can live is by killing his Cragwalker with a Vigor Leech, and then playing Torg Guardian and exiling Torg Guardian, so that it just doesn't die to Stormweaver's activated ability. Which, yeah, things are not looking great. I mean, I could pump my Torg Guardian and not kill the Cragwalker, but then my Torg Guardian's not actually that large. It'd only be a actually, it would be a 20/20, but then I take 7 from the Cragwalker, then another 7 because it has mobility. I don't know, it's really hard to call. And this hand's unplayable. Like, all level 1 cards can't do anything about that. So I'll just hit battle and lose. Man, Borean Stormweaver is, oh, so intense.